Good morning! Here at the Coulson Gulch Trailhead, which is just outside of Pinewood Springs, Colorado. And you do have to drive over a dirt road to get up here, which isn't too bad at the beginning, but it does get a little weird at the very end. But if you're careful, I'm pretty sure you can get up here with a car. This has got me a little concerned right here because we need to actually go through Higgins Park and around to complete the loop. So I don't know if that's going to be possible. The plan was to do a big giant loop, like 3.5 miles, and then come back down this road to the trailhead. Oh, well, that's good to know. I don't want to get shot. Alright, we're starting off here at about 8:25 or so in the morning. This is one of those reverse hikes that I love so much. The ones that start out and go straight down. Then you get to do all the uphill at the very end when you don't want to. This is really pretty through here. And I don't know why that was so hard, but it was. My goodness, that felt like the tree in Poltergeist, just trying to grab me as I went by. I'm glad I picked a hike in the trees today, because it is windy. My original plan was to follow the trail down here and then around the south side of North Sheep Mountain and then follow the trail all the way up on the other side of this ridge of mountains back up to the road. And then I'll have to take the road for about another mile around back down to the Coulson Gulch trailhead. I don't know if that's going to be possible though, because there was a sign up at the trailhead that said that the trail is closed up here at Higgins Park. Made it to the trail split, and if you take the left, that's going to take you down to a reservoir, but I want to go this way. This would be the right, and they should continue on to the south and eventually around North Sheep Mountain. Personally, I don't think many people venture this far. And this is out there. This trail doesn't look like it's seen a lot of people. It's just kind of spooky out here by yourself. It's one of those trails where it feels like something's watching you like the whole time. The bad thing about this trail is that it's been all downhill the entire time. I mean, I think there was like maybe a 10-yard stretch where I went up for a few seconds, but the rest of this has just been straight down. It's going to be quite a hike up out of here. And it looks like this area did get damaged by a flood at one point. There is a little trail on the other side, but I don't know if I trust that one. I think I'm going to stay over here to the right side. But you can definitely tell that that doesn't seem normal. That seems the result of a flood and someone is trying to keep the trail going. Yeah, that part was a little weird, but I believe I'm back up here on the trail now. Let's see how much further it goes. Oh yeah, this trail's got all kinds of problems through here. And back down we go. This trail doesn't seem like anybody's been on it for a long time. I'm down here a little ways. I misjudged the distance of this hike. This thing's probably going to be about 10 miles when it's all said and done. I thought it was going to be like 6. This is really cool back here. I feel like I've gone south as far as I can go. And now I need to work my way over to the west. Oh yeah, this has definitely had some flood damage through here. This might get a little difficult. Yeah, this looks a little nasty through here. I just ran out of trail, so I'm going to climb this little section to get up high, and hopefully the trail continues up there. I had to get out of there. That was way too nasty, so I went ahead and climbed up right here, which was somewhat sketchy. And I'm going to try and go up and over North Sheep Mountain, drop back down on the trail on the other side. I'm hoping the terrain up here is a lot easier than trying to navigate around this water, because that is not easy. It's real slow moving, and I still have a long way to go. And that's what it looks like when you stick your hand into a cactus trying to climb up a stupid way. This is probably not very smart, trying to go up and over this mountain. I mean, if I can't squeeze through right here where this tree is, I'm gonna have to go all the way back down. Made it up past that tree. I'm almost up here to where I'll get to see the next section. That's looking down at South Sheep Mountain. And this is gonna be North Sheep Mountain right here. And I don't know where I'm going to go from here, unless there's a weakness just behind these trees that I can't see. Maybe I can get over right there. I'm up here to the next section, and I can see the summit now. And I believe I can see a way up to it. It's going to be the summit right there. This plan may work out just after all. I'm getting up there. Actually, this is like the easiest part. It's gonna squirt up right there. That doesn't look bad at all. Finally, the true summit reveals itself. This wind is whipping. I couldn't get up on that other side, so I'm trying a different way. This looks a little better over here. That's the summit cairn right there. Whoa, and I'm about getting blown off this thing. Oh my goodness. South Street Mountain. And way down there is the river. I've only been sitting up here for about 10 minutes, if that. But I almost just got blown off trying to get a shot up there standing up on a rock. So I'm going to try and work my way down off the summit, maybe get a better spot out. And that's the hardest part right there. Kind of go up over here. And this is looking at it from the south side. It's 12 o'clock and I've been sitting up here under the summit block for a few minutes trying to devise my escape route off this mountain. And I think I'm gonna head north for a little bit across the top and then look for the best way down to the west. See if I can pick that trail up over there. Got some weird looking rocks up here. Just kind of working my way up to the north and to the west, looking for the best way down. Oh yeah, this doesn't look bad. I think I can do this. Hopefully there's no cliffs down there. And this is pretty easy, guys. And actually, this is the ideal way to come up. This was in my original plan. I wanted to take the trail all the way around over here, then come up the side, go back down. But I had to make a little detour and go up over the thing. But yeah, this isn't bad at all. And I have just picked up a trail that had a cairn on it. So I'm going to follow this to the north as far as I can. Hopefully cut out a lot of that down and up. Because that's the bummer. It's like you get off this mountain and then you have to hike back up to that road. So I'm trying to stay high and keep the up and down to a minimum. I actually had to get off that little trail. It was just too dense through there. I was breaking branches like crazy. So I'm back to plan A, and that's just going to be to keep descending down until I hopefully pick up that trail. And then that trail is unmaintained as well, so it might be pretty rough all the way back to the road. This is adventurous, no doubt. It's a tad bit scary. Anytime you get way, way, way out here and you're all by yourself and you're bushwhacking based off Google Maps, it gets scary. The trail is just ahead of me down here in that low point where the water is. I figured this looks like a good way down. It's pretty clear. Yeah, it looks like somebody lost their chompers. That's such a lame joke. Hey, but as long as they're not my jaws laying there, I'm good with it. Just keep on moving. Alrighty then, some more bones. This looks like a good eating spot though, seriously. Like, if I was a mountain lion, I might come up to this spot to have my lunch. I mean, look at the view you get. It's beautiful. I'm down to two major concerns. The first major concern is that the trail is going to be on the far side of the water and I'm going to have to get across the water somehow. And my second concern is that this trail does say that it's unmaintained, the one that I'm trying to get to. So hopefully it's not some crazy thing and I end up bushwhacking all the way back up to the road. This is no easy hike, guys. This is like intense. And no, I'm not saying like camping, like intense. I'm talking intense. I think I can eliminate the first major concern because this riverbed looks dry. There's no water here, so crossing it will not be a problem. And just like that, I'm back on the trail. And this thing does look unmaintained. I don't think many people get down here. And I descended down right here. Beep! This trail is so faint. I've been on social trails that are better than this. Oh, great. And it just disappears right here. Oh, this is going to be fun. There is no trail out here. So I'm pretty much walking up the riverbed, hoping this is the easiest way. Hey, at least I can't get lost. Another bone. That means creatures are dying out here. But not me. Not today. Although this is extremely hard bushwhacking getting back up because there's no trail. I'm on one side of the riverbed, I'm on the other side, then I'm down in it. It just keeps bouncing around, avoiding all these down trees. I mean, look at that through there. That's a mess. See what I mean? We just have to keep hopping back and forth. Trail's over there now. This is taking forever. Okay, I'm getting the hint. This is like where the mountain lions like to be. My goodness. Oh my goodness, and this is just where I'm walking. There are probably bones all over this mountain. And mountain lions too. I'm not making this up, guys. This is for real. Oh my goodness. It just keeps going. Oh my goodness. So what I need to do now is continue hiking up. I'm going to skirt this big thing to the left. Right over here. Come around, go up and over right here. And then just keep going north until I run into that road. So what I've done so far is I was way up here, came down, been fighting all that, and now I'm working my way up. What I should have done is stay up high, come across, and then work my way down up here. But I just didn't want to gamble with that. But I mean, look what I'm dealing with right here. I'm climbing again, and this is like sand. It's terrible. Ah, yes! I am so happy to be on this trail. Yes! I just hope it continues now. This thing just like popped up out of nowhere. And another one. I don't think I can lose this trail now. It should just get better as we get closer to the road, I would think. I think this is the final little ridge that I've got to go up and over. But my goodness, this whole hike back has been a pretty severe uphill. It's pretty steep. And finally, I think I've got downhill pretty much the rest of the way. Oh, let me tell you though, from when I got to the base of the mountain up to this point was non-stop uphill, and not the easy kind of uphill either, the hard kind. Complete bushwhacking until I found that trail towards the end there. But that thing didn't exist down low, I'll tell you that right now. It did not exist. Honestly, that was pretty scary, and I wouldn't advise trying that route by yourself. It's just way too sketchy. You need really good route finding, and you got to be able to bushwhack your way through anything. Yeah, I don't know if that was really a smart thing to do today by myself, but I went ahead and did it anyway. This is my birthday today. I'm not going to die on my birthday. I'm up to the road. Yes! I should just have to walk this over maybe a mile and a half, not really sure. I should drop down right onto my car. Did I say 1 mile to my car? I make that 2. I just checked the GPS and it's like way out there. I'm like, holy moly. I had to keep like scrolling across the screen to find the trailhead. It was like so far over. Although this hike was really hard and much more than I bargained for today, I still completed my 2 goals. I got around the Button Rock Loop, and I also summited North Sheep Mountain. This hike is not going quietly. I'm still really far away from my car, and it seems like no matter where I hike, everything's uphill. Look at that. That's like the 20th bone that I've found on this hike. It's crazy. There must be a lot of wildlife out here. All right, just had my final break. Took a little yerba mate shot. Took some CBD. I'm feeling great. I'm ready to knock out this last mile or so. Just split off to the right onto Country Road 118, and I should only have to take this for maybe quarter mile, half mile back to my car. I'm getting pretty close. It's just right there. I'm back at the car, done with the hike. It's about 3:20 right now. I left at 8:20, so wow, that's a 7-hour hike. Way more than I bargained for. Very difficult. Lots of bushwhacking, lots of route finding, but extremely beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the hike. Until the next one, y'all. Peace!